what here? We have the constant value and we have the exponential value and we have the sinusoidal value. So the response will be in the form of, so this is the exponent sinusoidal value with the combination of exponential value, it will settle down at somewhere point, okay, that is called steady state. It will settle at somewhere point with the value of a. Okay, ultimately if we increase, give t value, it will get it settle down somewhere here. The response is said to be here under damped. Okay, so the response is under damped. Okay, now in the same place I have seen three cases. The similar passion, the fourth case is for the value of zeta. For the value of zeta is equal to 0. Now what are the roots we obtained? So this one, S2 equal to minus zeta omega n plus or minus omega n root over zeta square is 1. If value of zeta equal to 0, so what is Z1, Z2 will obtain? If you substitute zeta equal to 0, we'll have plus or minus j omega n. Okay, that means the roots are completely complex zero. So there is no real value. So there is response. So C of S equal to a by s plus k by s square plus 2 zeta omega n s plus omega n square. So the values of a by s plus k by, so in place of second order function you will write s plus j omega n and s minus j omega n. So the values we obtained a plus s plus k by s square, so plus omega n square. So if you do the Laplace inverse for this, the C of f equal to a plus some constant, so a k by s square plus omega n square. So I'm using, so this is the sinusoidal form, I'm using the constant k, so sine of omega n t plus theta. Okay, it will, so let us take k naught value. So what is the response obtained? It's just response obtained only sinusoidal form, there is no exponential form. Then the fate of the response will be in the form of, see, it just oscillates. So there is no steady state value, there is no ending for that value because there is no exponential thing in here. If the damping is 0, that is what, there is no opposition for the response to settle down. So if damping is somewhere between some 0 to 1 means it is getting settled down somewhere because of the exponential thing. If there is no exponential thing, what is the fate of this response? It's oscillating. So let us see all the cases one altogether. So in my case is, if zeta is greater than 1, what is said, it is over damped. Okay, if zeta is equal to 0, it is, sorry, it is zeta equal to 1, it is critically damped. If zeta equal to 1, it is critically damped. If zeta is, value is in between 0 less than 1, is, it is underdamped. So all our systems are underdamped systems. Okay, in nature all the systems are undamped. If zeta equal to 0, it is undamped. Okay, so let us see the responses all together at once. Okay, so my system is for the unit step input, that is we have to reach the step input. For the unit step input, let us say that is 1. For a step input of magnitude a, the response for overdamped system, this is the overdamped system for zeta greater than 1. For the response for critically damped system, so for zeta equal to ren, the response for underdamped system, okay, the response is for underdamped system. Then the response for undamped system. So no saturation. So this is for underdamped for zeta equal to 0, and it is for critically underdamped. So zeta value is less than 1, and this is for critically damped. Okay. So this is how the response of the second order system. So these are the response of second order systems. So we have to know the response of second order system. Why? Because all our systems are second order system. So in again I'm saying transfer function means we have to observe the response of a certain system for the standard inputs R of S. For this S of S. This is R of S is our standard input. For the standard input, how the system is behaving. If the system is behaving means it is taking much time to settle down, that is which is not required. It is segregating some point, which is also not required. It is also segregating with oscillation things and getting down. So why this underdamped is in general required? So understand the system. That means to know whether it is if it satisfied any changes. If for something which is not accurate or something which is not ready to accept every our commands, it is waste of thing. So all underdamped system will accept some commands. That means if you want to reduce the something, if you want something which you need, it can understand. So if the underdamped system means it will understand what are the inputs we are giving. So according to our specifications, we can change that. But other systems cannot be changed. That is the difference. Okay. So if you want the response is very slow and very sluggish means you can go for overdamp. If you want to go accurately for some period of time, you can go to critically damped. But if you want to do change designs or changes, you just go to underdamped. In some precise cases, that is application of all oscillating things, it should not listen any words, then you can go to undamped system. So this is the response of second order system. And the next class we will know about what is the steady state error and what are the different types of steady state types of systems. We will see the steady state coefficients also. Thank you guys.